So hi everybody and welcome back. This is the Unreal Engine 5 tutorial series for absolute beginners. This is video 199. In this video I want to talk about the exponential height fog, which you find here on the right side in your outliner. When you go here to the default settings, when you created a default map, for example, then you have also available this exponential height fog. And about this one we are talking today. First of all, I show you also the documentation of this one here. And here in the documentation, you can also, I will link this in the description again. You can read about the settings and what the exponential height fog do and so. But in general, you will see that the exponential height fog do exactly what it says. It produces fog. Here we have, for example, on the right side, no fog. Here on the left side with fog. And of course, they show also here the settings a little bit, how they change the view. And when you scroll down, you see here more and more fog in the game and so on. And how you can use it, of course, and how it changes. Depends on your needs. But actually, I'm not talking about fog in this video. I mean, I'm talking definitely about fog, but not this kind of fog what you see here in the description. I'm more talking about fog for gameplay which hides objects. What I mean with that is, let's say I start to play and then you see here I see all way till the end, all things, and there is no fog. And I want make around me a fog so I can't see what happens in the far there and so on. So I don't know what happens. It's more interesting, and in gameplays you find this kind of stuff a lot. And we can set this kind of setup also with this experimental fog. So it's not just setting up a fog like here. It's displayed just to make fog around the map and so. No, you can really hide places, and you know probably many gameplays where you can't see a little bit far in the head. And let's create it. So what we have to do, first of all, let's go to the outliner, select our exponential height fog. Let's press F. Oops, sorry, not this one, that was totally wrong. Let's press here Control Z. Sorry. Let's press here in the editor F, and it points out to our fog. I don't know why mine is down on the scene here. And we learned, oops, why I'm so slow. And we learned something, right? In the last time, if you want, for example, now this fog here on top, you can just click here, this one, and snap to view. So, and now, if it's work. Here, yes, our fog is here. I hope you learned this from the last video instead of putting the fog now from down there. So, but that was not just important, that was not so important. I wanted just that the fog is here on top. And now, what we can do is, rotation, we can set this back. What we can do is now change some values to make this view. So, we have selected the fog, we go to the details panel, we should read the first settings, and there are not so much settings. The first one here are important. Here, this setting, it sets the global density factor, which combines with the, there's one more factor, where is it? I don't know where, but we will find it in a moment. Okay. Let me go here a little bit higher. It's not so important. And let me show you this one here. Probably the second fog. Genau. This one here. The second fog data. This one says the global density factor for this fog. And then here they are working a little bit together. But let's change the values and see what happens. So first of all, let's start again. You can see all, right? And now I change this data, for example, to 1. Bang. And when I start now, we have a fog. The fog color here is blue. Now you see I can't see far ahead. It's already good, but we can change it even more. But it's nice. It gives a new gameplay style, because we don't know what's there, so we have to walk there. And if there spawns monsters or something else, yeah, we can make something really interesting with this kind of stuff. And you see, it's very easy, just changing one value and we have it. But let's set a little bit more here. For example, you don't like the color or so. Normally we have here for color, but this one works a little bit with normally the fog color is here setting, but anyhow we have here a bluish color, which means it's set from another place, probably from the sky or anything else. But you have to figure out, normally you can change the color here as well. Let's say here to reddish, and let's do this one here. No, it's not, it's right now it's not working, but this is just setting. Color is just, you can find the color here and change it. This was not even taken, I think. You can see now it works. The color is now red or whatever you like. I was probably black works net because you need here cycle the sky a little bit so that the colors change. And so anyway, that's not important. So you, for example, you can make here red color, for example, I don't know, you go to hell and then you have a red color here and find for us hell monsters or something like that. I don't know. So keep this up. So here you can change some colors, and interesting is also this fog density. Let's set this one. I set this value and this value works together, and now I can change even. Now it's even denser. Now I see almost nothing. I can see still this thing, but yeah, you see it changes more and more, and depends how you want it. You can make more fog and less fog. And let's compare this again with this scene. What they show more a natural fog. So what you can see, for example, in cities. So they are not hiding gameplay. They are just making fog for simulating fog like in a real world. But this, what I'm doing, is more like for gameplay, you know. You don't want to show the player what happens here behind this. That's cool and many times used. And let's go here to our fog again. Let's go to details. Change this, perhaps. Let's change the color back. And yeah, let's whoops. Okay. So let's see what we can do. Of course, you can change also the light. I hope you know how to change the light. We have discussed this, but I show you it again. I mean, first of all, you change here the global light. Sorry, you check. You click on directional light, and here you can say here also right click, snap to view. So they are both here now. And now let's say you want. You click on this one, press Ctrl L, and still keep holding Ctrl L, then you can change the light. Let's make a dark. I make this dark now, and now I start. Okay, this one is really dark, but you still see, this is the point light here, actually you see nothing, that was too dark. Perhaps you can even add a light to this thing, it's also a very nice effect. But let's go here to the light again. Let me go here and press Ctrl L. Okay, I have to click this one again. Ctrl L, hold Ctrl L. Let's make not too dark. Of course, you have to make this a little bit better than me with light combinations. I wanted only show you that we can set it dark. And then, okay, I can't set it up right now perfect, but yeah, it will work also here. And if you want, you could make, for example, it looks right dark, right? And if you want, you can add to your own character, for example, a light component, so you see only around you. This is also interesting. I'll show you what I mean with that in a moment. Let me go to my character first, and I open it up just for fun fact. And then I go here to viewport, and I just add one more component, a light component. And you can then turn it on and off through Blueprint, depends where you are. For example, let's say here light, and I make, for example, you can change take what you want. Let's make here a point light. Let's keep this one. Let's see, where is it? I hope. And then of course I have to set also this light, and when I compile save that, start this one. Now I have a point light. Of course you can change the radius, so now you see also only around you. It's also nice for gameplay, you see. Of course you have to change the settings here. I'm not very good at it right now. Let's put it here on top. Perhaps compile save like so. But you get the idea, right? And normally you don't need this point light, because you can set this distance of the fog also. Let's get rid of my point light. That was just for a demonstration what also you can do with this one. And you can really create nice gameplays with that. But let's go back to our normal fog, because we are talking now about fog. But of course this has also to do something with lightning, and yeah, I hope you are better than me in lightning. Let's see, Control L here. Let's make here a little bit, let's make here this thing back, and yeah, we still have fog and it still works, and you see the sun comes from there. Here we see nothing when I go there. Here we see only that the sun will come out there. And let's talk a little bit more about settings, and then that's it for this one. For example, let me go here. You can set, for example, where the fog starts here. That's also very interesting for kite offset, not this one. Start distance. So you say it should not start where you are, it should start far away a little bit, and then you can say, okay, start distance, let's say 5000 for example, and you see here it changed here this radius. So when I start now, you can see a little bit in this area, which is also nice. So you cover this area, but you can't see the area behind that. For example, you are fighting or something like that, and yeah, that makes a real nice gameplay. And these are for hiding and so on gameplay, but if you watch this documentation, they are more showing how you can simulate real-time fog, for example, here in the city and more in these other areas. So they are not really hiding it here a little bit. They are more trying to simulate here just normal fog, which is sometimes good, sometimes not. Yeah, and I think I will link this one here below. And with that said, I stop this video here, and I hope you can make a use of it, because this gameplay with this fog is really nice, I think, for certain game types. And yeah, if you have any questions or any complaints, like all time, write it in the comments. See you in the next. Bye and good luck.